Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily and this week's video is another Accutane update for you. So like month 2/3. This is my new room for everyone else. Like we are in the new room, we are thriving, it is great. But yeah, we're going to put a pause on the room update videos because I've done 2 of those now, and I wanted to do an Accutane update to fill you guys in. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I will link it on the screen because I do like more regular updates on Accutane. But this video is kind of going to summarise everything that's happened since I did my last video. If you haven't seen my Accutane videos, I will link them on the screen. I have a series on it, but I started Accutane on the 16th of July and it is today the 2nd of October. So it has been about 2.5 months now that I've been on Accutane. Brief summary, my first and second months I was on 20 milligrams a day and now I'm on 40 milligrams a day. I think we'll start with my skin, which is like the main thing. Obviously, if you don't know what Accutane is, it is a medication or a pill that is used to treat acne. It is probably the most intense form of acne medication that there is out there. I've tried all the other things prior to Accutane. Accutane was my like last resort. I put it off for years, to be honest, and eventually I've bitten the bullet. My skin has been doing so well. If you follow me on Instagram, like I say, you've been seeing my updates. My skin just seems to get better and better and better. We have little breakouts here and there. Like at the moment I've got like a little breakout on this cheek, which you can't see because I have concealed it. That breakout is from wearing a mask, so maskne is a thing. I literally can't imagine how bad my maskne would be if I wasn't on Accutane. It would probably be horrific. But anyway, my skin is doing so well. It's so strange having had acne for about like 4 years and like bumpy, rough textured skin to now have skin that is honestly like just normal. Like it's just soft. It feels like the skin on my arms, like it just feels like normal skin. It's actually incredible. So yeah, I've really been enjoying that. So my skin didn't really purge at all. Like I know a lot of people go on Accutane and it gets really bad and then it kind of starts to clear. I've been so lucky that literally it just started clearing pretty much from the first week, and it's just been doing so well since. At the moment I don't have any makeup on other than like a bit of concealer literally just on my like round here because there's like a little breakout. My back and shoulders and chest, which were other major like issue areas for me. I think that was probably the deciding factor between me not going on Accutane and me going on Accutane. Like my face acne I could deal with. I got to the point where I was like, it's manageable. Like I wear no makeup every day. I just conceal the spots that I have and I just deal with the bumpy texture, and that was that. Like that was fine. But my shoulder acne and my back acne and my chest acne, I should just say my body acne, shouldn't I? My body acne was the deciding factor for me. Like it was getting to the point where it was leaving me scars and marks, and I know I'm going to be left with some of those scars for life, and I didn't want to have more than I needed to. I didn't wear certain tops that would reveal my shoulders, certain tops that would reveal my sort of décolletage area because of the spots and the acne, and for me that was just really upsetting. So that was the deciding factor for me, and those areas are actually doing really well. Like my chest is as clear as it's ever been, or as clear as I can ever remember it being when I was younger, which is amazing. On my back I do still get, and like my shoulders, I do still get the occasional cyst that kind of pops up, but it does go away pretty quickly. And my sort of centre back is pretty much clear at the moment, which is really amazing, and it's just feeling a lot softer overall. I do still have like a lot of scarring and marks and stuff, but I know that over time like it's gonna go. There isn't really much more to say other than I am absolutely thrilled. Like my confidence has gone up like through the roof. I just feel comfortable in my own skin again, and I just, yeah, I feel like me. It's really weird. With that sort of fun, nice bit out the way, we'll go on to the side effects. If you don't know anything about Accutane, or if you don't know much about Accutane, it has some great benefits, but unfortunately it does come with some rather negative side effects, or they can be negative. They're manageable. For me, like obviously it's an individual kind of thing, but for me they are manageable, and I'm managing them okay, or to my best ability, I think. My first couple of months I really didn't get that many side effects that were bothersome. The most annoying one, I think, the first couple of months was my eyes and how dry they got, and I just tackled those with eye drops. So these are the Accutane original preservative free eye drops. I'm going to link everything that I talk about in the description box, by the way, just so you know. But these have been lifesavers. When my eyes got particularly dry in the beginning, these were my go-to. And now, funnily enough, my eyes don't really bother me, like, at all. It's really weird how Accutane affects you. Like, some side effects stay with you, like, and they just get worse over time, whereas some come, like, for a couple of days and they go back to normal. Like, it's really bizarre. But my eyes at the moment, touch wood, are fine. So I'm not using eye drops really that much, maybe like once every few days. So really like this. They do actually really help as well. So obviously I started on the 20 milligrams, and that's when my side effects were like completely fine and basically unnoticeable, to be honest, like to other people and also to myself. Really, like, they weren't really that bad at all. I just made sure I moisturized and like drank loads of water, ate really healthy, and yeah, like it was all kind of good. Obviously we've gone up to 40 milligrams now, and initially, like, I didn't really notice much change, but I've definitely noticed like an increase in my overall like dryness since upping to 40 milligrams. Not so much my eyes, like I said, my eyes are fine. My lips are also completely manageable. I've been really lucky that I haven't had any kind of cracks or slitting in my lips, which I know a lot of people do get. I honestly swear by this, which is the Accutane Aquaphor Soothing Skin Balm. So it's not even designed for the lips, but honestly, I put like a thick layer of this on like once in the morning, once at night, and then throughout the day I just put on Vaseline. These two combined have kept my lips in one piece, and yeah, they're just like a must. I cannot leave the house without both of them. But my lips have not fallen off, they've not cracked. So yeah, my lips have been totally manageable, even though they are dry underneath this thick layer that I've got on at the moment. It was my overall skin which I noticed getting really dry, like over the past week, 2 weeks, I'd say. My hands are pretty dry. It doesn't help the fact that obviously we're in a pandemic and you have to wash your hands literally all the time and sanitize wherever you go as well. So that doesn't help things, obviously. But my hands are really dry, and all up my arms, like, it's really weird. I don't know why my arms of all places are really dry, but I've got like patches, like you really can't see them on camera, but there are like little dots of like dry skin, like all up my forearms. Not so much like this part, just this part of my arms, and then in my elbows here. And at the moment it has gone down, but I think it was like 2 days ago. No, it's about 3 days ago now. I had like a massive flare-up of eczema, and I thought, this is it. We're gonna have eczema now till the end of this course. But I did manage to solve it and sort it out. It's really funny. So obviously, like, you're told to moisturize your body and, like, you know, keep putting moisturizer on and keep your skin hydrated. And I was doing that kind of when I felt like I needed to. So the other day when it felt really dry after my shower, I put like a thick layer of moisturizer on. And then the next morning I woke up and honestly I was so itchy and it was so sore, and the moisturiser had done the opposite effect, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I had to wash my arms to get all the moisturiser off, and I left it for the rest of that day and just tried to avoid itching. It was really difficult. And then that night in the evening, I did a bit of research online and people said just try aloe vera gel. So I just shoved some aloe vera gel on my arms, and the next morning it had basically cleared. So it's really weird how the thick moisturiser is actually making my skin feel worse than just some aloe vera gel. So at the moment we're just using aloe vera gel on my dry skin, on my body. And touch wood, that seems to be keeping it at bay. So this is just organic aloe vera gel. So yeah, I'm really glad I had some of this left over in my drawer. And one side effect, I think this is the thing that's been annoying me the most, and I think today, touch wood, we're getting over it. Like I said, like side effects, they kind of come and go. You don't have the side effect for the entire time, or that's what I'm finding anyway. So I noticed about a week ago, my nose, this nostril in particular up there, got so sore, and I'd be waking up every morning with like blood and just like scabs up my nose, which is horrible. And every day I've just been literally putting Vaseline up there. You get a cotton bud, put a load of Vaseline on a cotton bud and literally like put it up your nose on the inside to like coat the inside around the scab, so it just kind of heals a bit quicker. But it would get so itchy and dry, and then I would obviously like try and blow my nose and it would knock the scab and it would bleed again. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare this last week, I'd say. But today it feels like it's not sore anymore when I touch it on the side. So I'm hoping, that this scab has healed. But yeah, the dry nose is awful. That's like the most annoying side effect. And then having to wear a mask as well when you go out on top of the dry nose, like, it's just not a good combination. So yeah, the dry nose for me has been the worst, most annoying side effect this past week. But I think we're on the uphill now for that one. Until it comes back, which I'm sure it will. The last side effect, which is very, very minor, and I don't know if it's just me psychologically thinking this, because obviously you get a booklet when you start this whole treatment thing, and it tells you like literally every single possible side effect that could happen. So it's rather scary, rather daunting. But they say about obviously your joints becoming quite dry, and I did like a workout the other day. It was quite like high impact and high intensity, and I did that, and then the next day like my knees and my hips felt really kind of sore, which is unusual for me. Like normally it's your muscles that feel sore, not your joints. So yeah, I don't know, like it could just be psychological, you know, when you're sort of like telling yourself like, oh, I'm on Accutane, like I'm a bit dry, like my joints are a bit achy, but they feel fine otherwise. So I'm trying not to think about it too much, and yeah, it could just been like a one-off thing. I want to touch on mood, because they say that Accutane can affect your mood. I've felt so happy since starting this course, and I've just gotten happier and happier because my skin is getting so much better. So yeah, my mood's been absolutely great, and I'm just, like I said, over the moon with how my skin is looking. Just quickly, what I wanted to talk about was what I'm doing with my skin in terms of skincare. It has become so basic, like more basic than it was in my previous skincare video, which I did a few months ago. All I do currently is wash my face with cleanser, and this is just the Vanny Cream Gentle Facial Cleanser, which I have used for the best part of about a year now. I just use this. I used to use a moisturiser afterwards, my CeraVe cream, but what I've noticed is like the most bizarre thing. So the skin on my face is actually more hydrated than it was before I was on Accutane. And I don't know the ins and outs of it, so I don't know the science. I'm not a dermatologist, but my skin does not require moisturiser on my face. It's like, I don't understand. The only somehow logical explanation in my head is that, so prior to going on Accutane, I had really bumpy, like textured skin. All of my pores pretty much, or it felt like all of my pores on my face were like plugged and blocked up with like sebum and just dead skin on top. And obviously normal skin, your pores are open, they're like open channels, your natural oils go up through the channels and they hydrate your skin. But because my skin was kind of so blocked and so clogged with little bumps, the moisture that my body was producing to try and hydrate the skin on my face was getting blocked behind this layer of like, I don't know, just bacteria, sebum, skin, dirt, build up, whatever. So it wasn't actually getting through the channel and then hydrating my skin. So my skin on the surface was so dry, even though it was oily and looked kind of oily because of the acne. So yeah, the only logical explanation for me is that obviously since going on Accutane, my pores are so clear now that the oil that I am producing, because I'm still producing some oil, I'm not completely like barren, the oil that I am producing is able to get up through with the pores and then hydrate my skin, and therefore I don't need moisturiser. That's the only logical explanation. That probably doesn't even make sense and it's probably not scientifically accurate, but the only thing I know is that my skin does not require moisturiser. It doesn't feel dry, tight or anything, even though I'm just using a cleanser, and that's it, like once a day in the evening. I use a cleanser, pat my face with a towel to dry it, away we go, we're good to go. And it's like the softest thing, like, oh, and like it looks hydrated. You guys can see in the camera like there is a shine to it, it's not dry, there's no weird flaky patches anymore. It's just a miracle. It's absolutely a miracle. Obviously being on Accutane and having skin now which acts like normal healthy skin, I've come to realise, and I think I've known it all along, people that do have skin that is normal and healthy and functions normally, like my sister for example, realistically you don't really need to have like a really detailed thorough skincare routine. Like you don't need to exfoliate, you don't need to rub and scrub at your skin, you don't need to put on acid peels, masks, you don't need any of that. Like your skin works perfectly on its own. It's designed to just do its own thing, and unfortunately a lot of us don't have that healthy skin barrier that works normally, like myself included. So we get caught up in this whole thing of, oh, I need this, I need to get this product, I need to do this, I need to go and get a facial. But realistically, we don't need any of that. All we need is just healthy skin. I wanted to just make it really clear that this video isn't me telling you guys to go on Accutane. It's like a really big decision to have to make. I'm just purely sharing my experiences with it, because I know there are people that are going to be going on it, that have been on it, or that are on it right now, and you just want to feel like, you know, you're not going through it alone. That's all I have to say. That I've spoken for a lot longer than I thought I was going to speak for. What a surprise. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to continue watching and seeing how my Accutane journey goes, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Like this video if you did enjoy it, and yes, leave me any comments. I pretty much reply to all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye. Well, that bye was weird. Bye guys.